You're not bad at studying, you're not lazy, and you're definitely not stupid. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Your brain has been silently sabotaging you every single time you open a book. Schools never taught you how your brain actually learns, so you sit for hours, reread pages, highlight everything, and still forget most of it. And the worst part? Some students finish in half the time, score higher, sleep better, and look like they barely studied. Today, I'm going to show you 5 study protocols that feel almost illegal, because once you use them, normal studying will feel broken. And fourth is very important. These are based on neuroscience, cognitive psychology, and high-performance training systems. If you stay till the end, you'll understand why your brain resists focus, why motivation disappears, and how to learn faster without burning out. Let's start with the first rule, and it might shatter everything you believe about studying properly.
Your brain hates mistakes more than it loves learning. That's why you read slowly. Not because you need more time, but because your brain is trying to avoid failure. But here's the paradox. Slow studying reduces focus, and low focus makes you even slower. High performers do the opposite. Step 1. Study fast for 20 minutes. No perfection, no stopping. Your goal is not understanding, it's exposure. Step 2. Close your eyes for 10 seconds. Just breathe. Neuroscience shows micropauses help your brain consolidate information instantly. Step 3. Ask questions, find gaps. Don't reread everything, hunt weaknesses. Step 4. Spend 10 minutes only fixing weak areas. This creates a hypercorrection effect. Your brain remembers mistakes better than perfection. Speed creates engagement. Engagement creates memory. Memory creates confidence.
Most students think about mistakes. Top performers train through mistakes immediately. When you make an error, your brain releases a mismatch signal. That is the most powerful learning moment you'll ever get. Ignore it, and the old habit survives. Use this protocol. Stop immediately. Identify the real cause, concept, calculation, or attention. Repeat the correct method 3 times. Why 3? Because repetition under correction rewires neural pathways faster than passive revision. Don't fear mistakes. Treat them like alarms showing exactly where growth is hiding. Motivation imagines success. Elite learners imagine failure first. Before every study session, take 1 minute and ask, how will this session fail? Maybe you'll get stuck on one question. Maybe you'll start scrolling your phone. Maybe you'll memorize instead of understanding. Now build rules before starting. Example, stuck for 10 minutes? Skip. Can't summarize topic in 2 lines? Concept not clear. Preparation reduces stress. Prediction reduces panic. And suddenly, your brain feels in control. Average students collect information. Fast learners hunt structure. When starting any topic, find the 3-4 core ideas first. Ignore the details initially. Because once you understand the backbone, the rest attaches automatically. Think of learning like a map. You don't memorize every street first, you find major landmarks. Understand core ideas deeply, and the remaining 80% becomes easier without memorizing everything. Long sitting kills brain performance. After 45-50 minutes, blood flow drops, oxygen drops, and your learning capacity can fall by 20-30%. Solution? 2 minutes of intense movement. Jumping jacks, fast stair climbing, high-speed walking. Enough intensity to make you breathe hard. That sudden physical effort increases blood flow, boosts brain chemicals, and resets focus instantly. Your brain isn't a machine, it's an athlete. Train it like one. Passive reading is brain numbing. Active expression is brain wiring. When a topic feels boring, explain it out loud. Teach an imaginary student. Draw diagrams. Act like you're presenting to a camera. If you can explain it simply, you actually understand it. And once you become the teacher, your brain stops consuming and starts creating. That's when learning becomes powerful. So remember, master the 20% that controls the 80%. You don't need more hours. You need better systems. The difference between average students and the top 1% isn't effort, it's strategy. Now tell me, which one of these methods are you going to test today?